Today we're covering Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Are you my daddy?
We're huge In Living Color fans, man.
So I gotta say, I'm really ecstatic to be here.
Marlon, I don't believe, appeared on In Living Color. I know Shawn was SW1, the DJ, right?
Some good shit.
Well, she wasn't putting the blunts out on anybody's skin, though.
Is that for real? You want to come over sometime?
It's the guy that just got out of prison, so he doesn't know he's out of prison, so he shanks his chicken.
Phone check, homie, phone check.
Like or whatever.
I quote that so much.
Hit the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
That one dude has that line where he looks over and he's like,
$5, Buster.
Four, three, two, one.
Cue music.
What you say about my mama?
I don't want to have trouble. Just go. Go home. Don't come back.
What you say about my mama? Break yourself.
Saying it now.
what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beacon. Let's Rewind, the Nostalgia Podcast no one asked for. Today we're covering Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Cut to Patreon.
Yeah, immediately cut to Patreon, man. Wayans brother classic, and I believe this was this Keenen Ivory's second movie, I think?
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
Gonna Get You
First one
Sucker
was
was the first one.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
I'm gonna get you, sucker, man. So, dude, Leaf, I believe me and you rented this one after figuring out, oh, it's the dudes from In Living Color. Back when Blockbuster would just rent you a rated R movie when you were like 16 for no reason.
Bro,
and,
it was so good, dude.
But yeah, we rented this, and this was back, of course, you know, the title itself, Parodies, you know, Menace to Society, Juice. Every movie that came out and was making an assload of money back then with the hood portrayal, man. Leaf, what do you remember about this one, dude?
Dude, man, I just remember that you and I were so excited to see this one. We didn't see it in the theaters for obvious reasons, but we were younger. And when we got it, we were so excited because we're huge In Living Color fans, man. And there's a lot of people, obviously, from Keenen Ivory Wayans, you know, a master in comedy himself, writer, you know, all the stuff. We'll talk about him soon enough. But man, like we were just enamored with their sketch comedy, man. And like we knew that this is going to be.
We were far too young to be watching that shit at like 10 and 11 years old. But
bro, it's so nasty too. I went back and watched it. I was like, God,
so nasty. Shadwick, I believe this was a cherry popper for you.
Yeah, a cherry popper in the sense that it's my first ever unrewindable.
Oh, wow. Shadwick, not a fan, dude. Gibbs, what about you?
Yeah, I was like you. I grew up like loving Boys in the Hood and shit like that. I couldn't wait to see it. The trailer was fucking hilarious, so I was like, oh, shit, man,
how old are these boys in the hood?
Older than us.
Yeah, but I was like so excited. My parents would not take me to see this in the theaters.
Your parents are racist?
It like whenever I finally saw, I think I saw it like on a free preview on like HBO or something like that.
Oh,
like you know how they would give you like this free weekends or some shit like that, and I got to finally watch it, and it instantly became one of my favorites. I was 13 years old, guys.
Yeah, no, that's what kind of me and Leaf. I think we were like 16 or well, we were old enough that Leaf could drive us to Blockbuster to get this, and we were like, cool.
Yeah, now we can do whatever we want.
I get Shadwick not liking it because like I'm not after rewatching it as an adult, I'm more like, you know what, this movie's not that great, but it still has like some amazing jokes in it.
Oh,
it's
does.
It's more of like a nostalgic thing for me, very much so. Like I just remember this time period in the United States of America was fucking wild when it came to like pop culture.
Dude. And I mean, after seeing Loke Dog's refrigerator, it led me back over to
It's 40s.
An entire fucking fridge full of 40s that we'll
Bro,
get to.
I'm going to talk about that, dude.
So Anyway, I went the other way because I can't drink a 40. Got me some Zing Zang Bloody Mary mix, 9% alcohol. So it may get, much like this Bloody Mary mix, a little spicy later on, man. Leaf, what do you got, dude?
Bro, broskies, I am going with the classic gin and juice.
Oh,
ladies
shit,
and gentlemen,
nice.
I had some left over from Christmas, and I decided to imbibe this morning, dude, in honor of this movie. Super excited. So,
Shadwick, what about you?
Man, we actually just got back late last night from doing the old Bourbon Trail up in Kentucky, where we stopped at Wild Turkey.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Nice.
dude.
And this is Long Branch. It's Matthew McConaughey's.
Oh, cool, man.
All right.
I was saving that. I was
Gibbs, what do you got,
pretty
man?
sure it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
I bet it is, dude.
I got me a monster. I'm fucking dragging, man. I got a fucking.
Gibbs got a caffeinate up, and I'm sure somewhere over there he's got.
I've got some Gentleman Jack and some George Dickel that I'll be fucking busting into.
Nice, like it. All right, man. So also shout out to our Rewinder of the Month, Rick. Got his swag. I think he got his swag like around Christmas, man. So, dude,
Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude.
So that's a good one. Make sure you go visit the merch shop. Get some hoodies. Hit us with the 5-star. All the flowers. All the fun things.
From behind, 69, anal, vaginal, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, all the hits, all the big ones, all the good ones.
Yes.
Leaf, would you go ahead and kick us off with some boring ass facts?
Message.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, for the uninitiated, and I'm sure there's many of you, don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Or simply Don't Be a Menace, as people usually shorten it to,
Right.
is a 1996 American hood comedy film directed by Paris Barclay in his feature directorial debut, written and starring Shawn Wayans and Marlon Wayans, along with contributions from just all types of cast, from like In Living Color and in other previous movies from there's more serious movies.
Oh yeah, I did think that obviously you and I and probably Gibbs will be drawing a lot of In Living Color parallels to this.
Yeah.
But what I did like about this is, like we talked in previous episodes, like our scary movie episode, Keenen Ivory's was a big Airplane fan. Yeah. Like he appeared on the audiobook. He was a big fan of Abrams and Zucker, and you can see a lot of those slapstick Looney Tune jokes and shit that are in this. To me, this kind of felt like Airplane, where it was like sketches instead of a full-flowing movie like Scary Movie, where Scary Movie all tied together, and it was kind of more basically they'd figured it out, right? Like there's steps to this, because this was written by Shawn and Marlon, which Marlon I don't believe appeared on In Living Color. I know Shawn was SW1, the DJ, right? So
I'm neither of them were like regular cast members.
I think maybe they were in a couple of sketches, but they weren't stand-up. They were extras.
But like Shawn, like I said, he was the DJ. He was SW1 doing his little fist bump dancing or whatever while the Fly Girls did their thing. But I read that Keenen Ivory made them rewrite this script like 20-something times.
What a dick.
And to the point, he's like the older brother. Be like, you want a fucking big Hollywood movie? Like,
And that's why they made him Amistad later on.
Amistad 2.
Back down there.
They did.
Amistad 2.
Oh, Jesus, man.
The film had a budget of $3.8 million, but pulled in $20.1 million. So actually a success. Runtime is 89 minutes. So this is a short one, guys. So Shad was thankful about that. At the very least, he didn't have to spend a lot of time with this classic. Which
you guys didn't watch the director's cut?
How long?
89 minutes.
Yeah, I watched about 60 minutes of it.
I'll turn this damn bus around.
Is that good, huh?
Which is it.
I was like, this is just too racist. I can't. It's just look
for you.
Yeah. Chris and I were talking about it, off air. I love black comedies like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, you like Eddie Murphy.
No, seriously. But that was his argument. I was like, this is just like, it's a hat on a hat. And he goes, oh, maybe we should never do black movies again. No more Trading Places. No more Coming to America.
Yeah.
I'm like those movies had substance. Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Except for the third act of Trading Places.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
Well, my opinion
honestly, that's where that movie falls apart for me. And it's not because of the blackface. It's just it seems like two different movies.
No, I actually agree with Chadwick in a way that like there's so much just crap humor in this, so much garbage that it takes away from like the really funny jokes are so few and far between. And that's what I noticed this time. Whenever I was 13 years old, every fucking joke landed with me. I thought it was incredible, but I'm not 13 years old anymore, you know. And also, I think if you haven't watched, you know, Higher Learning or Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood, you probably don't get most of these jokes to begin with. You know, it's very specific.
You guys were telling me when I was texting you guys like, oh, this movie's straight garbage, and you're like, well, wait till the Bernie Mac scene, and I watched that, and I was like, so I was like, this must be paralleling something else. So I looked up.
The parody of what he was doing.
Yes.
And that's the thing is like
gets me so.
There's so many of these like these. It's a parody of like the title even just has because Friday's in there too. There's because I mean basically I think what part of the satire was like, hey, like every one of these hood movies are the same. Like, you know, same plot, same everything, and that's kind of what the Wayans brothers
like
are hitting on.
Especially like the John Singleton movies, you know, they have so much like melodrama, like just so like sappy and you know those movies. I don't know. I need to go revisit them because I don't know if they hold up.
Yeah, I mean, I also watched Poetic Justice and Precious getting ready for this. And
Precious. Based on the book Push by Sapphire.
Yeah, that's. But like, I think also what, you know, when I was talking off air to Shadwick about the Friday, you know, where I was like, hey, I guess we can't cover Friday or whatever. I believe the comment you said leading into that was, how are three white guys going to talk about this movie? And I was like, well, we've already done that. So like, that was my point. This is like, yes, we're going to tackle this one.
Tackling fuel.
Thank God we edit these episodes.
Delicately.
Break yourself!
I understand Chadwick's point because, like, if you don't have an attachment to this movie and you're not really a lover of all the movies it's parodying, like, you know, which I mean, let's not like beat around the bush. Like, clearly these were, you know, movies geared towards, you know, the hood, black life, things that you may or may not understand. I know that. The church scene for me, like, always like makes me laugh, and no one else does, and it's really campy. But
I hate that fucking scene.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, because my point is, I was raised in like a Pentecostal church. Like, there were black people like around when I went to church, man, and like to see that, you know, them sort of dancing in the spirit, you have to kind of like live that experience, and if you don't
the parody,
you just don't. You're not going to ever understand it, right? And it's the same scene in the Blues Brothers that makes me laugh when they're like, eventually they get so crazy they're like flipping like up into the rafters, and it's just like it's a parody of that experience. And if you've never had it, it's just going to be lost on you.
Well,
and I think a lot of this
like
movie
that
is that
scene
way.
in Blues Brothers. What falls apart for me, and this is with every movie like this, and this went on for a fucking decade that made me cringe, is the fucking old people doing the young people shit. Like, I hate that. You know, later on we'd see fucking Steve Martin trying to act black.
You mean I'm gonna stay this color?
You know, and like all this shit, and they, you know, they'll be like,
I'm not black.
For shizzle. Like an old woman saying shit like that. And you're like, God, that's not fucking funny. That's lazy. It's gimmicky, and I fucking hate it. And that was my problem with the church scene is that, you know, but like
on the other side of that, when the grandma did make me laugh, like just being grandma smoking blunts and shit.
Some good shit.
Because I think this was one of the first times I was introduced to that type of humor.
My home life.
It did.
Well, she wasn't putting the blunts out on anybody's skin, though.
No, that's Bender's life. That's not Gibbs's life.
Is that for real? You want to come over sometime?
Also, like we said, I think what benefited us too, covering scary movies, we covered it right after Scream. So to see, because like I still don't fully understand all the parodies in Airplane because I never saw the original movie that they parodied for Airplane. There's a movie that it's almost like a shot for shot of, right?
0 point or
0 hour or something like that.
0 hour, yeah.
And so like, I mean, that's
0
one of the
30.
It's one of the ones that's like, if you could go back and watch that and then go watch Airplane, I bet that those jokes land even more. And like we did with Scream and Scary Movie, this one, you would have to watch like 9 movies to get all the jokes that are in here. But I try to decode as many of them as I could. But speaking of Scary Movie, at least we were to shit stuck in my head this week.
Hey, Terry, smell my finger. Oh, what the hell is that? My ass.
There it is. Pack that one in especially for Shadwick so we could get my ass going again. So
yeah, let's keep that one in there. Yeah.
Wrong hoe, fool.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and kick it off, dude.
I took my tongue out of her ass and got the hell out of there.
Yep, that's right.
That was Carmen Electra. So in all fairness,
I want to see what your insides look like.
Well, then turn to page 54.
Oh. Very nice.
So
left it in.
You know. So the opening scene, you basically get a fairly long like credit scene for this movie. I thought that was funny because the more I sat there, I was like, this is probably like one of the most like joke-filled, ridiculous movies ever made. But they're treating it like a full cinematic because we get a long credit scene. But then finally, the screen blacks out. And we get I don't know if this is a parody, Gibbs. I simply cannot remember. We get a title screen that basically says 1 out of every 10 black males will be forced to sit through at least one growing up in the hood movie in their lifetime. And then it fades, and then a final credit comes up and says at least 1 out of 5 of those will be shot in the theater while watching the movie.
Which is the ongoing theme throughout this entire
And already
intro.
Shaq was like, God.
This reminded me of the time I had somebody, threatening to shoot me in the back of the head because they were kicking my seat. And they're like, turn around again, motherfucker, I'm going to shoot you.
Maybe you should have.
What movie were you watching?
He's like, Don't Be a Menace, that's why.
I told you I never saw the last 20 minutes of it.
So you should have identified with this, Shadow. What the hell,
like,
bro?
Dude, all this shit like, unlocked trauma for him. He was just like, he's just put back there.
Like,
that and Scoutmaster Kevin back again, dude.
So immediately the screen sort of goes dark, and we get a sprawling image of obviously the ghetto. Doing what people in the hood do, hanging out, and suddenly,
Jehovah's Witness banging on the door.
Yeah, just a bustling like neighborhood,
half dead motherfucker.
It's suddenly one of them tries to get a monologue, dude, and he tries to explain what it's like in the hood.
Yo, I'm finna to tell you how it is in the hood. See, because in the hood, everybody's a target.
He's summarily shot by another black guy in the back, and he falls down dead. And because
he says that most of them aren't going to make it to 21. And I don't know why this like always sticks in my head. It's like the other guy, like he gets shot because he says they won't make it to 21. And this other guy like comes out and he's like,
Happy birthday, homie. For me? Yeah.
Happy birthday. Like, it's just that cadence and delivery on, Like, I don't know why it makes me laugh like every single time, but then he gives him, right before he's going to blow out the candle, he gets shot. And this is when we get our first Wayans sighting in this one with Kim Wayans.
I believe.
Coming out on the street as which was in, again, most of these movies, the distraught mother, crying over the dead son. And then you have the gag of, oh, wait, that's not even your son.
Ain't that some shit?
Just like walks off or whatever.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. And then like just out of the gate, dude, parodies on parodies on parodies.
Shout out to Kim Wayans, dude. One of the most underrated Wayanses. I feel like, daggone, she's been in so much stuff, and especially like in skits and Living Color, dude. She's so funny, man.
But I ain't one to gossip, so if anyone asks you ain't heard it from me.
Yes, dude.
Hey, the old trope, black don't crack. I'm wondering how Vivica A. Fox is looking these days.
Dude.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Road trip.
You're just going to go jump
to our house. Yeah.
Hey. You don't know who we are, but...
I'm on it, guys.
Here's our card.
We're setting the stage for, like, you know, all these parodies. Like we said before, Menace to Society, South Central, et cetera, Boys in the Hood. And, you know, like, obviously there, you know, at this time in the 90s, there's a lot of black on black crime. There's a lot of violence. There's like gang violence. Like,
dude, it was being glorified in like pop music at that point.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Like, I know Chris and I listened to a lot of like Snoop Dogg and
we were hard as fuck.
Dr. Dre in our suburb, dude. We were
in our suburb hard, shooting basketball in our safe neighborhoods.
Listening, I was so hard. I would listen to Will Smith. God damn it, the fucking garage is going on.
It's fine. I can't.
Update: Vivica A. Fox has somehow turned into That's So Raven in her older age.
Actually, really?
You know,
yeah,
I respect it still.
It's just disappointing.
This is how hard I was. One year for Christmas, I asked for a Doggy Style, the CD Doggy Style, and I got the edited version.
Oh, I mean, dude, I actually got Doggy Style for Christmas one time too.
Yeah.
Then I got married.
I'm still holding out for that weenie whistle.
Yeah. Then I stole the dog. You do get the scene. This is like we said, Vivica A. Fox. Scene, yeah, where she's dropping off Ashtray, played by Shawn Wayans. And I wanted to sidetrack because there's two lines in this that are pretty funny to me. When she's dropping him off at his dad's, so because he needs to learn to be a man, she was basically going through the thing like,
because without an education, the only kind of work you're gonna get is selling drugs, pimping women, or working security for Eddie Murphy.
Which is funny because Keenen Ivory Wayans co-wrote Eddie Murphy's Raw, the stand-up special, and the Wayans brothers are actually, I found out, I thought it was Damon Wayans. It's Damian Wayans. That's actually the kid in that one, running around or whatever. But speaking of Damon Wayans, only Wayans brother not in this movie.
Yeah,
for some
but
reason.
He should have been.
Correct.
In a scene later on, which we'll talk about, I'm sure.
But like when she goes through this whole trope, then she finally just says, you know, there's not any positive black females in these movies. And then me as random white suburb girl, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess there's not. Yeah, man, that's true. Yeah. Well,
everything we learned about hood culture was from this movie.
Yep, exactly.
That's
making fun of itself.
She apparently never watched that AIDS-riddled Precious.
Trey,
I'm a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
Trey arrives at his father's house, and already I'm laughing because his dad looks younger than he does.
Yeah,
and he's super short.
So I found out, and Gibbs, probably you knew this, but this is like a gag on Boys in the Hood because like Lawrence Fishburne was only 7 years older than Cuba Gooding in Boys in the Hood. So like that was like the tee-hee joke that they were just trying to go for here, which this one is funny as shit because he basically, like you said, he looks younger than him.
And he's short.
Yeah, and I mean, Lawrence Fishburne, you guys probably recognize him from his big role in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, the
yeah, that's where I was going to say,
same.
But yeah, like that was, I think, what did they say in this movie? He was 2 years older.
His dad's played by Lamar Tate. And he's, dude, I mean, even canonically, like he's only a couple of years older.
Yeah, his brother was in one of these movies. Fuck it, I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't write them all down, but apparently a lot of the stars, like in these hood movies, it would be like a cousin or a nephew or a brother that they would cast in this one too. Like, so they would a lot of the characters were related to people that are in the actual hood movies.
Yeah. So they'd. Shit! He was in He was in a Rocky Balboa as XL.
Well, yeah. Obviously, that was what I was going to say.
That's on the tip of Gibbs' tongue.
Look at you, man. Look, you got big, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Last time I seen you was about this tall. What? They wouldn't even let you on the rides at the amusement park. We had to take you to Kitty Land. Remember that?
It's all good, though.
So Trey and his father begin to immediately like have a heart to heart, and again, this is parodying like the conversation between what's his name for the Matrix?
Lawrence
Fishburne.
Yeah.
This will fix it. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne, where he sets the rules for his son.
Man, if you're gonna be staying here, you're gonna have to follow some rules. Which is no smoking my shit, don't let me catch you drinking my shit, and if you bring any of them hoes up in here, make sure I fuck them first.
I love the fact that there's like just toys scattered around.
Yeah, I know. He's like a child. Like,
yes.
But
he even says like, my mama takes care of me. Like,
and you do get, this is what I thought when they're talking, they're having this talk on the porch. This is where Keenen Ivory, like the running gag throughout.
Message.
Like he comes up the postman, which I found out like the director from Boys in the Hood, John Singleton, was actually a postman in that movie. So this is kind of a wink and a nod to that too. So yeah, I tried to dig deep and try to find a lot of these parodies.
There's not a whole lot of information on this movie out there.
No, I was having to go to
there's the throat
allegedly blogs. So who knows how true all of this is? But you know,
I'm sure people will correct us in the chat if we're wrong. But dude, there is a scene during this where he's trying to like. Where Trey is trying to convince his father about his like sexual conquest, and there's this flashback where he's. I'm sorry, this makes me laugh every single time. And he talks about like him having sex with like a girl on a Sunday when his family was at church, but like the girl's mother shows up. Played by Marion Reynolds, and she has no other credits. And so that's even funnier to me because she shows up in like this gimp suit. Like, I mean, there leaves nothing to the imagination.
There's a line in there where Shawn Ashtray, he's like,
because she came back home, and I guess she could smell the sex in the air.
And you can see her, she's like sniffing the air.
Yeah. Close that window. You're letting all the stank out.
Smells like Medusa in here.
Yeah.
And she busts in. Obviously, you think she's going to bust him and he's going to be in trouble.
Nope.
But instead, she wants to join in. And she's wearing this like rhinestone gimp suit.
Yeah.
And it's so nice. And she's like, hold him down for mama.
Yeah.
Get the gimp.
It's nasty. But that's when Trey does walk outside and we get to Keenen Ivory Wayans. Like immediately, like he laments living in the ghetto now. It took him like all of 10 minutes.
In the ghetto.
Yeah, like a guy robs and carjacks an ice cream truck. We meet Crackhead Dave, played by Keith Morris, and I'll be damned if I don't constantly quote this man.
Anytime I'm pretty sure that this is the most quoted person.
It has to be.
Like
dude.
there's another one that's pretty close second, but this one, yeah, this is I got these cheeseburgers.
Don't bring a sack of crystal around me.
Your dick.
It's gonna get this line's getting quoted, dude.
Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. I suck your dick.
I got these
cheeseburgers, man.
What does that got to do with anything?
Shut up. He'll suck your dick. He said it, man.
He just needs to use a bathroom.
You're gonna act like this hasn't happened to you before?
Yeah, out in the clubs, you know.
Fries across your eyes.
I know. Not to be confused with Cheeseburger Eddie from The Longest Yard.
Baby back, bitch. Baby back, bitch.
That's a big ass robot.
Bitch.
So that's when Trey decides to go visit his cousin who lives down the street, Loke Dog, obviously played by Marlon Wayans, but he doesn't see him immediately. When he knocks on the door, Loke Dog's mom, played by Virginia Watson, answers the door and leads him into the kitchen where we get the longest running gag, I think, almost in any movie, because this persists the entire time. Like, I mean, throughout the entire movie. She leads him into the kitchen, and like in the fridge is just 40-ounce malt liquor,
all the way to the back, like stock full. And also, like in the cabinet when she's closing, I noticed there's Trix cereal, like not with the rabbit, but with like naked girls on the front of it.
Yes.
And Wheaties, as in with weed, with Dr. Dre on the front of it. Like I was going deep in the background. Then I also found out on the bottles there is it's a Menace 800 contest on the 40 bottle, and it was like you can win a date with dashiki was the prize. I had to do some pausing and go up to the TV on that one, but it does exist.
Why would you put that in there and then not let anybody see it, dude?
What's amazing is Wheaties is a real thing now.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was thinking
really?
of too. Yeah, because I mean they've got like THC and everything now, all the food and shit. Like when I was looking at that, I was like, how they were ahead of their time. Also, I wonder if Dr. Dre's done this yet. Bring it back.
And he has the altercation, or not an altercation, like Loke Dog's mom is trying to make some soup. I'll be damned if she doesn't use the fork. And some shit she found, she has him hand him.
Yeah, hand me that shit, and it's spice named
and
shit.
Yeah,
Like shit.
She's making malt liquor soup. In that, there's a storeroom with malt liquor too, because like you said,
dude.
if you start looking at the background of this movie, the next time you watch it, it is in the background of everything, even to the point where in the next scene, Trey goes down the hall and into the living room, and that's where we meet Grandma.
Ashtray, you little bitch ass motherfucker.
And she's got an half empty 40 sitting next to her.
And it's funny, like, because his demeanor changed. Hey, Grandma. Like, he softens his voice, like,
sweet.
you know. And then you find out that she's, you know.
She calls him a bitch ass motherfucker, dude. And she's like hard as fuck, man. Shots like fighting.
It hits about as hard as the grandpa and son-in-law when he's doing young lingo.
That's such a fucking shit joke, man. I hate it.
I'm with you, Gibbs.
Fucking
stay tuned. There's plenty more.
But the thing is, like, I hate the fucking old people lingo, doing young people lingo shit. That shit is fucking terrible. But violence against old people and children always makes me laugh.
Yeah, I know.
Like every single fucking time. Like that's why I'm always for.
No wonder the bitch went down so easy.
It's like that shit. Like, dude, in Jurassic Park, I wanted Tim to die. It would have been so fucking funny.
We tried to make that happen for you.
I know.
We did. We edited our episode. Shout it out, dude.
So he ends up punching Grandma after the back and forth, and you get he's like, I like the throwaway line where he's like shaking his hand and he's like, fucking fake teeth are hard as shit.
Yeah, it's like a voice over top. Dude.
Yeah.
That was the part in the trailer that really sold me on. I have to watch this movie though, because they showed that whole scene with him knocking her out and shit like that, and I was like, okay, dude, I gotta watch it because violence against old people's awesome.
I really love. Yeah, I always love when almost always when an old person is doing something and they switch to like a clearly younger person in a wig. That shit makes me laugh every time when he knocks her out
or whatever.
Yeah, he punches her. I mean, this lady at this point in time, she's got to be like 80s or almost 80 years old.
Super old.
It's time for her to get on that ice drift, man.
Like she's old as hell, and so like it cuts to her stunt double that rolls over the table because they get in this like verbal altercation. She says he still hits like a bitch, but like. She's hard as hell, and that's like almost a bit of foreshadowing in this film. I hate to use a like a theatrical term for this movie, but it's true. It's true. Grandma's hard.
Yeah.
And so finally we meet Loke Dog.
Come here, you old fool dog mark ass trick. Give me some love. What's up, cuz? What's up, man?
And Marlon Wayans, dude.
Star of the show.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he's
so. Why? I wonder why. Because I looked it up, and like I think Marlon and Shawn are the youngest, but I wonder why Marlon wasn't on In Living Color, because he still would have been like 18, 20 whenever that show was running. And this
at that
dude,
time, he was trying to be a professional violinist.
he's a fucking star. Like as soon as he comes out doing his comedic characters and shit, like dude, just like you said, steals the show.
So what characters is this based off of? Like in
several.
It's like an amalgamation of like every fucking buddy.
It's based
off.
off.
Why does he do the whole like twisted face, ridiculous?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, and it was like an over-exaggeration.
I think it's fucking insanely funny.
It's an over-exaggeration of like people trying to look hard back in the day, like
trying to look tough but not being really tough, and then like also it's just an exaggeration. I mean, in my opinion, and I probably am way off base here, but I'm just gonna say that like like Jim Carrey used to do all kinds of like twisted up faces in all of his characters, and
the rubber face.
Yeah, like the rubber face, and like I wonder if any of that influenced him when he was on set with him, and some of the crazy mannerisms. It's just physical comedy. Again, it may not hit with you, but like
if you watch a lot of those old movies, it's the melodrama. There's overacting in every fucking thing, and I think that's kind of what it is him just trying to
He was
portray
overacting the
overacting.
overact.
Yeah, like
he
it was just
parodying the overact or whatever.
Yeah,
like
whenever he gets the job, he's like,
yeah,
and it's just like kind of.
That was good, dude.
Yeah,
that was good.
That made me tear up a little bit.
It all day. That's
it. I mean, I agree with you guys. Like Marlon Wayans, star of this show. I mean, as he should be. He's featured, but I think he's like he's part Smokey. He's part, I forgot whoever else, like Smokey from Friday.
Yeah.
I've had like a whole list of everything that he was like parody, but he's like,
I mean, O-Dog and shit.
Yeah. O-Dog. Yeah. Like, so he's like 3 or 4 people into one parody in this. And
and you could tell he's just ignorant as hell. He's never going to get out of the ghetto. Like he's just one of those people who's perpetually like in that lifestyle. Like he has no desire to escape, and
he's got fucking pacifier and a weed bag in his hair.
That was something that like brought me back when I was watching that, because I remember in the 90s, like in school, a bunch of kids all had the fucking pacifiers around their necks and shit like that. And I was just like,
that was the ecstasy shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was ecstasy.
Was it?
To fucking suck on something, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Whenever you're around 12-year-olds doing that shit, you're kind of like, God.
That's a little. Okay.
What's going on here, guys?
Yeah, guys. No,
I didn't know that.
You still hit like a bitch.
I think you guys should come to church with me.
Shadwick's like, and that's called E on the streets.
I think we should too. Yeah.
It's called E. I'm gonna go ahead and go down the street. I'll be back.
So, despite all the hilarity and meeting Low Dog and all his,
Chris, go down the street to the kid that gets dragged around by his dog.
Yeah, he's probably got some E.
But despite the fact that like we're laughing at Low Dog and all of his like nonsensical bullshit, like they do start to lament about the plight of like fatherlessness in the black community, and that's when Keenen shows up yet again for his second cameo with the
message.
Like, I wonder, is he actually trying to like take some like serious shots here, or is this still like a comedy bite? Like, because sometimes
I think it's a serious shot to get it right, to hit it home. I think that's what it's for.
Yeah, I wonder when I watched this, I was like, is he just legitimately like trying to like slide it in? Because there's always a comedic beat to everything he does, but like I do wonder if like sometimes when they say things, if they're not like, hey, this is actually really happening though. Right. Like side note, this is really terrible.
This is real. Yeah, this is bad. Like,
yeah, and it's bad, and we're laughing, and I wonder if that's what his character kind of meant. But I mean, obviously, there's still a comedic beat to everything he does because he's just that fucking good.
Dude, he's genius.
So right after this, Low Dog introduces Trey to his crew. We meet Preach, played by Chris Spencer.
We need to have our own cargo ships, cargo planes. That's why shit costs so much money. If he's charging $250, damn it, I gotta charge you $500.
Pseudo-intellectual, like stereotypical.
Which was in almost every one of these hood movies that you had.
It's your educated.
He's got one of the best lines in the whole fucking movie in this scene too. It's just fucking hilarious.
He does, like the voiceover that Trey that reads as they're meeting right before they meet him. He's like an overly educated like black guy to the point where he's like he's just confused. Like he's not even he's just lost his way. Like he's not even sure what he's mad at anymore or like what's even going on. And he's wearing the traditional African outfit with the glasses, the dashiki. His mannerisms are like a mix of Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. At times, he abandons that. Louis Farrakhan, yeah, he abandons that that motif.
That squeak from Sister Act 2.
Which was really what they were going after.
Yeah, that was it. That was the one.
That was it.
that was Keenen Ivory Wayans' master plan. He's like, how can I fucking stick it to Sister Act 2?
And then if you don't mind, I'd like to introduce the next character.
Please. Go ahead. You should do this. This shouldn't be me.
Yeah, Crazy Legs, played by alleged murderer Oscar Pistorius.
He's actually played by Sully McCullough. Like that's the actual actor that plays him. He's a character that's in a wheelchair.
You? Yeah,
it was not me. Despite how many times I had to fucking listen to that after this movie came out, and people that called me Crazy Legs at the theater, you bastards, dude.
Yeah. Dude, this is funny as shit too, because his setup, like, obviously is like the wheelchair is super boxy. I only know wheelchairs because of Leaf, but like his wheelchair is super boxy, so his real legs are sunk down in there, and he's got these fake like
tiny legs,
Muppet legs that are like kicking all the time and shit.
What was that old? There was an old character. Was it called like Dorf?
Yeah, the golf dude.
Oh, Dorf. Yeah.
Dorf.
That was Tim Conway. Yeah.
This is definitely similar vibes on this.
This has got those like fake.
Yeah, I know those fake fucking legs.
Those puppet legs. But his backstory is, we're just gonna say it, even though it doesn't matter. His backstory is he got paralyzed in a drive-by shooting, and like that's basically it. Like, so he's in a wheelchair.
He was the best dancer on the block before he got shot.
Oh, that's right.
Cut down in his prime,
and that's not gonna stop him because he has a dream. We'll find out later. So.
Paralysis, Leaf, I guess I don't completely understand. Your legs atrophy so much that they actually shrink.
They shrink, yes.
That's the common thing, dude.
And for some reason, they can still move when you're
paralyzed. And crazy legs, obviously.
I didn't realize this was such an educational movie.
Dude, he has like why is there so many like child references? Like he's got like a little mobile, like for a baby, like hanging from his like
thing.
Yeah, dude. What's with the pacifiers?
He's got
and
mobiles? He's got a cartoon laugh and shit too. Like,
dude, yeah.
Like the whole time that he's doing that shit, like, it's just funny as shit.
You didn't like this movie, Shadwick?
Oh, we're not even getting into the hilarious shit yet. Like that was just like the intro. I'm already dying laughing, dude. The next scene when they go to the block party, like the picnic / block party. So all the crews finally assembled, and they head to the block party. If he had watched this as one of us, he'd have fucking like.
If he had watched this about
points.
20 years ago, he would have fucking. He'd be with us on this right now, just totally loving it.
Yeah, dude. Like they go to a neighborhood block party. The whole crew, Preach, Crazy Legs, Loke Dog, and Trey, and we just get.
This just reminds me of. I just saw I saw Seinfeld a couple years ago, and he was doing a bit where he talks about people always telling you how you'll like something, like, oh, you would love it. You would love it. Well, that's what you guys are doing to me right now.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm not succumbing to your peer pressure. I don't like it.
When you're like 14 years old, this is the kind of movie you need to see.
Yeah, when you don't have a moral compass.
It's not even a developed sense of humor.
That's it, the developed sense of humor.
Yeah.
I have higher learning.
This had to crawl so Scary Movie could walk.
True.
So,
exactly. They tried a bunch of things here, and like this is where we get a ton of
had
scenes.
To have puppet legs, so Scary Movie could walk.
You had to, exactly. You had to make fun of handicapped people to let everybody know that it hits. It's just like stand-up comedians, dude. They do test. Dude, I have to get my thoughts together and tell y'all a story. Like I can't do it now. It'll be Patreon. The last time Rachel and I went to see a stand-up comedian, the guy was testing and he fucking got booed off the stage because his jokes were so raunchy, and I was fucking dying.
That's your comedy though. Your comedy is that dude also failing one and then saying raunchy ass shit. So it's like a win-win for you.
Yeah, the worst it is, like because I really like the shock of it, and what makes me laugh more is other people getting upset, and like that makes me laugh. Yeah, because I have some sort of like weird empathy thing where I could see people getting upset, and like that makes me laugh because
man, I appreciate the support. I didn't know you were even at my show. That's fun. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, dude. And we get a bunch of airplane jokes here,
dude. No shit. Like they just run through them here, and it's like they go through everything in the party. They pour one out for his dead homies who are actually dead on the other side of the fence. So, like you have. You meet what's his name, Toothpick. That's the guy that just got out of prison. So and he doesn't know he's out of prison. So he shanks his chicken.
Phone check, homie. Phone check.
Like or whatever.
I quote that so much. Anytime I'm on a game and I stab somebody, I'm literally like, phone check, homie. Yeah. Phone check.
I love like
and no one laughs or gets it.
I like Preach going past the beautiful black woman to get to the ugly white woman with the banjo for some fucking reason.
That's what I was going to say. That was one of the funniest things to me. It's like It looks like he's talking to this like hot black chick, you know, and he's like,
can you tap that?
Get her? Yeah.
And she is so ugly.
He said,
dude.
"My milk of magnesia."
She looks like the female version of the banjo player in the Deliverance.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes,
She looks like she lives in Rossville, Georgia, down the street from me.
How did she get invited to this fucking party, man?
That's what I do. I don't know. It's funny as shit. And then you also have
she's being passed around.
Yeah, Toothpick when they're like they're about their game. I forgot whether they're playing poker or whatever the fuck they're doing. And then he has cigarettes that he puts in instead of money.
Instead of $5.
I like that one dude. He has that line where he looks over and he's like,
$5, Buster.
that's a dude's like one or two lines of the movie.
It's so funny,
dude.
You
never like seen a dude in the shower like soaping up and the soap runs down the crack of his ass?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like and also there's two freaks getting it on
the dance floor. That's an airplane joke. 100%.
It is 100% like an airplane
like, man, they're
joke.
getting it on the dance floor. It just cuts and they're just butt naked fucking on the dance floor.
It still makes me laugh to this very day.
Hey,
it's
if you're
still
out
funny.
in clubs in the 90s, I mean, pretty close. So
you're right. So the plot wise,
Mortal Kombat.
Plot wise, the only thing that happens here is Trey meets and falls for Dashiki, played by Tracy Sherrill Jones. A stereotypical hood mom with 7 children from 7 different fathers, I think.
But
it's
no rock.
That's the magic number.
Yeah, that is the magic number.
They quip that she has more kids than Mrs. Wayans.
Yeah, I know. That's a pretty good little inside joke there. Like, well done. Yeah.
Well done, dude.
Now, children, what do you say when you meet a nice man?
Are you my daddy?
Very well done. And so that's, of course, that is unfortunately the ex-con Toothpick's ex-girl. And then evidently...
You actually find out that apparently dashiki means doggy style in Swahili.
that was probably going to be my quote.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. But like you said, this party, I didn't ever really think about it before. This party is an airplane montage. It is just joke after joke after joke after joke after joke with very little going on with the plot other than setting up dashiki and introducing Toothpick, and the rest of it is just let's throw every joke in the book.
It's just nonsense. Yeah, it's nonsense, and the only thing that happens is you set up the dispute between Toothpick and Ashtray over a girl. And that's sort of like what drives the rest of the entire movie, actually, is in this scene. So, I mean, like Shattuck said, Toothpick obviously discovers their affair and he's enraged, vowing to kill Trey because he's not scared to go to jail. Take me to jail.
Throw away the key. Throw away the key. I ain't afraid to fuck somebody in his ass.
I don't know what it is.
How you're in the shower and the soap's going down that guy's ass.
Dude, that shit, everything he does in this where he's acting like he's in prison, like after he stabs his food or whatever, and he's like hiding his shank, like looking around and shit, like
there's a point.
That character is funny shit, man.
When his crew finds out that like Trey's making out with his ex-girl, they're like, look over there, and instead of just turning his head and looking, he gets like a mirror, and he's like,
what a buster.
$5, Buster.
Buster.
Yeah, Buster.
Also, evidently, the other joke is that like we already made it, and so for those of you who haven't seen the film, Chris said that evidently on the malt liquor, you get a what is it, like a free date or whatever?
A free date with Dashiki or whatever. It's like the menace to
Not only is she the ex girl of the ex-con Toothpick, she's also been ran through by the entire ghetto as far as
yes.
And so Trey is obviously, we find out earlier, I don't think we mentioned it, he's a virgin. His story from the flashback was clearly made up, although it was one of my favorite scenes. So, like, yeah, like this is, you know, this all plays in as we're moving forward. So Trey and Loc Dog, after the party, head to a convenience store, and outside, this is when they first encounter Toothpick and his gang members, who have the tense standoff. And you have one of the scenes that I've probably seen more than anything, because like Gibbs, the trailer with Loc Dog and Toothpick escalating.
Yeah, we have.
Hey, Pelham.
Oh, dude, the thing that gets me in this scene is Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character in Boys in the Hood. This like the parody like of him, like Shawn Wayans doing that thing. He did such a great fucking job of parodying like Cuba Gooding Jr. that like I lose it every fucking time. It's not even that funny if you don't know the context of it, but it's just like seeing his face is it
seeing
just
him
fucking
parodying like what Cuba Gooding Jr. was doing. But so the joke is they all are pulling out guns to see who has the bigger gun, and then he basically just has like a war missile in the back of this post office.
He's got like a Scud, like a USSR like nuclear weapon in the back of his mail truck, which that's what Loc Dog drives, by the way. It's like big ass mail truck.
It's reliable though, you know.
What's the
Loc Dog during the party, man, he hooked up with a nice little exorcist freak as well. Coming party,
coming soon. Yeah. So that's when they decide, like after the confrontation, they need to cool off. Right, clearly things are escalating between Toothpick's gang, Loc Dog, and Trey, and they decide to head into the Korean store to cool off and get a little snack. This might be my favorite scene in the entire film, man.
Oh fuck! This is probably the scene that I quote the most from.
So this is like basically they try to do almost a shot for shot from Menace to Society, right?
Yeah.
So
they even got the same fucking shopkeeper,
right? Yeah. And so they go in, and this is absurd airplane shit too, where it's the hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy.
Yes. And so like she's behind the chips and she's like over their shoulder. And the one that gets me is she's in the fucking ice cream like cooler, like frozen, shaking like.
Hurry up and buy.
See, that's where it lost me.
Yeah, really?
I thought it was funny. Like every time he would move something, like her face would be there, like hurry and buy.
Yeah.
But then when it gets to the point where she's in the freezer, I'm like.
I thought that was
too far, guys.
Absurd Looney Tunes shit. I'm here for it.
The idea, these two store owners, Tamayo Otsuki was the woman, and Toshi Toda, like Gibbs said, was the actual Korean grocery store owner in Menace Society. And the whole concept, obviously, is the racial divide between Koreans and Korean store owners and black people. Clearly, the Koreans think that the black people are there just to steal and rob, and there's that big racial divide. Meanwhile, the
white people are doing everything. See, that was funny because, like, the white people, the trashy piece of shit white people are using the black guys as a diversion so they can steal shit.
So he's just stealing everything.
Yeah. This white guy with glasses and red hair is just actually taking everything. He's robbing the register, and they're like oblivious to everything he's doing, and it's obvious, but they're so concentrated on the black people that like they don't even notice what he's doing. And he robs a place, and we think that he leaves, and that's when there's a confrontation between the Koreans and Loc Dog. They get in a verbal confrontation. They say something about his mama.
I feel sorry for your mother.
What you say about my mama?
And he starts shooting. But of course, in a final twist, the white guy turns out to be the man. The white symbolic representation of systematic racism, dude. Like he starts to he shoots at the Koreans and knocks them out, dude. Like
the light falls down.
Yeah, the light fixture falls down and hits them in the head, and they're like unconscious. And he frames Loc Dog for the crime, marking him off a list that includes Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson, O.J. Simpson, and
Tupac. And the best part is he has the gun. He shoots him. And then he throws the gun to him, and so now their fingerprints are on it. And then the nice little chef's kiss as he takes the one glove off and leaves it on the scene. A nice little shout out to the OJ. And I was just like, well done.
That's exactly what they said. They're just like, dude, he's so good, dude. Frames him for the crime.
What did he put Michael Jackson's fingerprints on to frame him?
Well.
They're just.
I want the truth.
At church, the grandma has like an impromptu breakdancing battle in the spirit versus another old lady. Gibbs isn't like the same. I laughed because it's ridiculous. Like I said, anytime you switch an old lady out for somebody who's clearly like young. And
the stunt double thing.
The stunt double. The worse it is, the funnier it is to me. That always makes me laugh.
Dude, and it's such a terrible cut because there's no way to make this cut look real because she's so old. And so even her doing the waist up shit doesn't even look right. Like
it looks so stinking bad, dude. It's so bad.
And the stunt double for the other woman is probably about 100 pounds lighter than the woman.
Yeah, I know.
Just keep cutting that joke back in.
So the next scene we get, I don't know, Gibbs probably really likes this. We got Loke Dog walking down the street with Trey, and they're basically discussing about, with a familiar face. The character's name is Malik, played by Omar Epps.
He's playing the exact same character from Higher Learning. Same name, same character.
And they're discussing about making it out of the ghetto and having dreams, and
doesn't even fit in this. There's nothing.
There's no reason.
It's a non sequitur, man. It just doesn't fucking fit, and yet they just crammed it in there. And it's
dude, the only reason is because they got Omar Epps. The only reason this is in here is because they actually got Omar Epps.
They got him.
In a parallel universe, he didn't get shot here, and he went on and became a doctor. And played on House.
Yeah,
played on House.
Or he joined the program. Oh wait, did that come before this or
he went on to coach the Steelers?
Yeah,
because he looks like Mike Tomlin.
I always say that, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, this is no point of this. He goes off to college.
He was at the bus, was he?
No, he tries to get. Yeah, he's trying to get out of the hood. And
he's going to college, man. He's making it out of the hood finally. Like he's going to college.
Somebody
and then
finally.
Loke Dog and Trey go to the college and they wish him well. And they're like, finally, somebody's making it out of the hood, and we got to do better with our lives. And you just hear a gunshot ring out Omar's body, like.
It's again. I think the fact that looking at it now, like I mean, the whole like being shot thing back then was like you kind of saw it coming, but now looking at it, knowing the fact that they literally just brought Omar Epps on set to film this because they could, makes me laugh even harder now. Where it's like literally nothing to do with the plot. Like Gibbs said,
you think if you're Omar Epps, like, is this funny to you, or like this is taken away from a serious role that I had?
I don't know. I mean, I guess
I think
you have a sense of humor, you know, he seems like he has a sense of humor about it. I mean, obviously he did.
I think if it wasn't the Wayans, he wouldn't have done it. Right? Like I think it's
if
like
the man had done this movie, he's probably not doing it. But
speaking of the man, there's the shooter turns out to be some sort of skinheaded white guy with a rifle on a bell tower, and like he marks Omar Epps off the list. And
he's along with yeah, go ahead.
Along with a bunch of other people or black people that he's eliminated who were trying to make it out of the hood.
Yeah.
And then comes the worst part of the movie, in my opinion. And I mean, you can like these two scenes, but they don't belong in the film.
No,
you thought that was bad? Like, that's only funny because Omar Epps, right? If you had anybody else's scene, would have been like, it would have been joined these other two. So I assume that Loke Dog and Trey now are inspired because they didn't see Malik get shot. Their backs were turned when he gets gunned down, and they're trying to improve their lives and make it out of the ghetto. So Trey tries to get his driver's license, and the guy that's like his driving instructor robs
he robs a bank. He's done there.
I read that guy that played the driving instructor died in a car accident like a month before the movie was released.
Yeah.
Presumably trying to flee the cops, I guess, but
from the robbery, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
He's still on the run. But yeah,
it never would have crashed if they hadn't laid out that spike strip.
Yep, that's true.
I'm telling you,
the man again, dude.
And Loke Dog applies for a job. as a crash test dummy. Which,
and again, like these scenes make me laugh, especially the crash test dummy, like just because it's absurd. Like,
and there's a guy from fucking Harvard that's applying for the fucking job.
Times is tough, Gibbs. Jobs are hard to come by, all right? It's the early 90s.
Is that
like he's trying his best to get a job.
It's an Ivy League.
And that's that, like Gibbs said earlier, it's that thing like where he's like, you got the job, but he's just like, he's like so proud that he got the job. Like he's
smiling.
He's smiling, and then they just put him in there. No seatbelt as a crash test dummy.
Yeah, you don't know he's a crash test dummy, by the way. Like, I'll ruin the punchline because he's applying for a job, and then you find out at the end, and like he's like, don't I need a seatbelt?
Yeah, and they do add the comic relief line. I've noticed a lot of these on like super violent humor. The whole like where his voiceover is like do it again.
Yeah,
like, you
I'm
know,
okay.
or whatever.
You know?
Yeah, basically
It's like the Freddy got fingered thing. You know, the kid runs into the airplane propeller, but he's like, I'm okay because otherwise. Which the first time I saw Freddy got fingered, I did not realize he survived that because I was laughing so goddamn hard because violence against children is funny.
It's funny, dude. I can watch a kid get hit in the face with a ball like all fucking day, like on YouTube. Just some kid randomly getting pelted in the face.
You sound like you're trying to frame Michael Jackson.
And then we come to another one of my favorite scenes. After this, Trey visits Dashiki at her home. Before the scene that hold on, let me like caveat it.
This is the worst podcast ever because all we're doing is laughing.
Yeah. This is all we ever do.
Yeah, this is what always happens, dude. Trey obviously talks to one of Dashiki's kids. I believe his name is Durag.
Durag with a pager on top of his head too. Yeah.
Yes. He instills another message to Durag. It tells him that he should study instead of gangbang because young Durag has a gun. Mm-hmm. And there's this like whole moment, and that's when we get our second to final Keenen Ivory Wayans message. Yeah, like and then we come to the scene shortly after where there's an absolutely like there's a sex scene between Trey and Dashiki. Mm-hmm. There's an absolutely disgusting, hilarious foreplay scene that just goes on for so long.
Dude, the hot sauce on the feet, and
her toes are all ashy.
I don't like food on people. This shit doesn't work for me either.
I don't get foot fetishes either.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I
no.
don't know. This one was a lot.
I prefer my women without feet.
Like crazy legs.
Yeah.
He's got feet
or vocal cords.
Amputees, dude. That's where it's at. Dude.
This, like you said, it's kind of gross. I think we did glaze over the. What do you say to like a nice man or whatever? Mm-hmm. There's that line earlier where he's like, "Are you my daddy?" Like,
yes.
Like I think that one was earlier on in the movie. But this scene goes on for a while, and he's like gagging and shit, and it like makes me uncomfortable watching this scene. Where
so
it's like,
gross.
I think I laugh at myself being grossed out, so I'm laughing at myself that I'm grossed out at this scene. So I'm in some kind of weird headspace at this, where it's like, you pussy, you think that's gross? And I'm like, yeah, I think that's gross. I'm laughing at my own misery.
Your brain is short circuiting because of feet. It's so dude.
But they do eventually end up making whoopee.
They
like
do.
Fucking?
Well, like fucking.
and then something finally that I can relate to. She's like, "Hey, I gotta tell you something. I'm pregnant."
It's just like the hot tub time machine shit. Like,
God damn it,
I'm pregnant.
I feel pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, right before that, it was like one of my favorite lines of the film. This may have been my freaking quote. She's like, "Yeah, Trey, they're having sex." And like, she's like, he gets in, he's like, "You're so tight." And she's like,
Wrong hoe, fool.
and how did you skip over the show? He pulls it out and makes that nasty sound.
The Shadowing special, the sound.
The sound, dude. And then they're finally starting to actually have sex. And she's like,
Talk dirty to me.
I'm coming.
Dude, all of us, like all of us normal men have experienced this on your first time, where it's just like
First time, every time.
Yeah.
I pride myself on this shit.
I always just tell my wife it's a race to the finish. And I'm just first place.
I'm an efficient fucker.
The thing is, you always win.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I'm smarter, not harder.
Yeah. It's that shit from Waiting where I'm like, I always had an orgasm when I had sex.
Your information.
See that line right there? Funnier than anything in this movie.
Oh, Jesus, dude. It was so, every time that happens, like I know it's coming, and I still fucking lose it.
Yeah,
because he's on top over and his eyes are like rolling back.
Yeah. And then he just like rolls over and starts sucking his thumb.
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
done.
Dude,
That's
yeah,
when
I'm with you. It's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And then right afterwards, it becomes a horror film.
Yes.
Yes, because she has 7 kids after all. You think she'd know when she was pregnant, and she does. So she's already like, "How you gonna take care of this baby?"
Yeah, she's like, "You take care of this baby and pay for me, like get my nails done.
Oh,
do
you
this,
man
pay my
enough
rent.
to come
Yeah.
in me, but you ain't man enough.
Get what comes out of me." And she goes through all these things. Like he's got to pay for
The
everything
tropes.
in her life now
Like,
going
okay,
forward.
Jenny, I'll take care of your AIDS baby.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
he's
it
not.
is.
He's not retarded like Forrest Gump, so he bails.
Yeah.
He runs off, and she yells at him, and you assume this is their like breakup. She basically kicks him out, calling him irresponsible, and that's when we come to like, dude, the scene. They decide Trey's like devastated. He's impregnated Dashiki.
Like there's been no pregnancy test or anything. She just
Doesn't matter.
fucking knows. Like immediately as soon as it happens, she's like,
She can smell it. She can smell it in the air.
yeah.
Trey's like, how am I gonna take care of this baby? Look, dog.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have a vagina monster.
And they're at this gas station / convenience store called Rufus's, played by Faison Love,
dude,
is the
yeah,
dude
man.
that runs it, man. Dude,
Yeah, he
legend,
was
man.
in wasn't he Big Worm in in
Dude.
Friday? So I mean another
He's been
casting
in
from
it
the whatever
for a long time.
Yeah.
And as they're discussing Trey's future plans, him and Loc Dog are accosted by 2 police officers, one accredited in the movie as Officer Self-Hatred, played by Freddie Mac.
This is maybe my funniest fucking. Goddamn, man. There's so many funny scenes in this movie, but shit.
It is. So this is funny because Bernie Mac plays it so straight.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I love about Bernie
doesn't-
Mac, though.
Yeah, he does not Bernie Mac the scene.
No.
Like
He gets
usually like I think I told you guys, like he has a straight line to my funny bone too, but it's his like patented delivery of everything, and he doesn't do it here, which is somehow hilarious.
It's fucking amazing. It's just it is a specific joke though, like very specific parody. So if you haven't seen what it's parodying, you probably don't get it, but it's still fucking funny. Like the list of shit that he goes through is so fucking funny.
So for those of you who haven't seen the scene, Bernie Mac is racist against black people, although being very black himself.
Right.
I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. Hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips and everything that comes out of them.
Like that shit is, dude. That shit is so freaking. This scene, it just goes on forever. And again, like Gibb says, like, if you know what it's parodying, and then you see the way Bernie Mac plays this, and of course, you don't want to glaze over the fact that they're actually arrested for being black on a Friday
night.
Did you guys notice the white Bronco pulling off?
Yes. The OJ thing. Yeah.
Blood all over it.
Yeah.
They ignored real crime.
There's a lot of background stuff. We kind of glazed over some of it, but there's a Street Fighter 2 parody in the convenience store. It's like Hood Fighter. If you look like that, he's playing like it's in the same font as Street Fighter. You can actually see somebody painted it on the arcade.
Yeah.
But and then there's a Black to the Future poster that was in there, and there's a couple of other ones that are like these, just background shit. Again, it's like
funny
it's like,
parodies.
It's just Airplane, where you can watch it a lot of times and then pick up new shit because there's just a sensory overload overload going on in front of you, just going from scene to scene. There'll be shit in the background.
There's
like,
so
whoa.
much happening. Speaking of video games, Chris, let's not glaze over the fact that the police, when they finally book Loke Dog and Trey, are playing the classic arcade game, the Rodney King Simulator, in which is just a flat guy like huddled up and like cops just like beating the shit out of him. Yeah, it's like
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean good segue for the video game. As they're being booked for being black on a Friday night. Yeah.
Yes. And so right after this, obviously they eventually Loke Dog and Trey get out of prison, but there's this weird scene where Toothpick's crew decides to like initiate a new gang member, but instead of jumping him in, they're just like playing double dutch jump rope.
Literally jumping in, like
And
like so.
I think these are probably funny to the people who live in these communities and think you think you're about to see something horrific, and it kind of like switches it up. And later, Loke Dog has that with the drugs. He has that exact same moment, like just like this, where you think you're about to see something like really criminal or fucked up, and then they flip the switch on you. But to us, like to me, I was just like, what the hell is this, man?
Yeah,
like,
the extras in the double dutch scene make that fucking scene.
Hey, you got to get out the game. Get out the game.
After that, we get another cartoonish scene. One of Toothpick's boys confronts Trey and Loke Dog and Preach and Crazy Legs on their own turf about Trey's involvement with dashiki.
Not in his hood.
And he gets stomped out by Loke Dog and Trey's group.
Like all Roger Rabbit style.
Dude, he's literally like putty by the end of it, dude. It's just like his face, like...
I like that, like, that continues on even later on in the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's in the back seat, flattened out with just his face on this. And the thing that makes me laugh is, like, that actor had to be behind this flattened out thing for this scene. Just, like, I don't know. That kind of shit makes me laugh now, where it's like, that had to be miserable.
Yeah, later on, he's holding, like, a gun in his, like, putty hands.
Smashed hands or whatever. Again, another Looney Tunes airplane joke, but...
But the tensions are rising. The heat is up in the ghetto. The between the two groups, and Trey and Loke Dog seek the advice of an OG in the hood, named Old School, played by Antonio Fargas from "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker."
Dude, he was also
Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear from the original Starsky and Hutch. Like,
yes.
So it's kind of cool casting there.
Dude, yeah, he's definitely an older actor at this point in time, but he's been in so much stuff. He gives a serious speech about protecting themselves and watching out for each other, and he's giving them good advice. And suddenly he's undercut by another legend.
But you live.
Yeah.
You live to fight another day.
Yeah, dude. He's undercut by his mom, played by LaWanda Page. Friday, I mean, like Sanford and Son, man, another absolute legend who yells at him to like force him to like clean his room, just emasculating him in front of his friends.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's funny as shit because he's all hard and old school, been in the hood for so long. And all of a sudden he still lives with his mom.
Shout out to those two legends. I mean, they both have bit parts, but like, that's really cool. They got in the film. And so after that, they're all kind of hanging out with Old School on the porch because he's grounded. And Crazy Legs tells the crew about his dream. Did you like this, Gibbs?
I love this. He's like, do that fucking laugh, and he's just MC Hammer. And they did a cheap MC Can't Touch This copyright free remix, and he's doing the crazy leg dance with his crazy legs. And I laughed at this just because, I don't know,
because of how stupid it is.
Yeah, I personally
I don't know, I thought it was funny.
Fucking hate this part for how many autistic weirdos I had to work with who were like, bro, we should probably just like redo that scene with you, and like we'll put like, and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I only suggested that 4 or 5 times. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah. Calm down, John. Just calm down.
Man, I'm not doing that shit, bro. It's barely funny in the film, but it was a funny scene. And obviously, right after that, Toothpick's gang shows up, and there is a drive-by shooting. the old classic.
The
Loc
old
Dog.
classic that was in every one of those movies.
Yeah, like Toothpick.
Like literally every single
fucking one.
Yeah, like Toothpick.
Who's that
and his
driving
gang.
up real slow?
Yeah, and so Crazy Legs is run over in the shootout by Toothpick's lowrider and ends up in the hospital. And you get one of the
Dude, this line that me and you use all the fucking time.
The hospital, dude. He's like, Jay. There's like a guy who's, this is so campy and stupid, but for some reason, like me and Chris, we'll literally use it if we're checking on each other, dude.
Yeah, like somebody like I hadn't heard from Leaf in a couple of days, or you hadn't heard from me, and it'll be like we'll get a text and be like, J-Dog.
J-Nub, you all right? Answer me, man. You all right? J-Nub.
That guy's like a skeleton. Like, I don't know why it makes me laugh every single time, dude.
I think if we don't send those texts or whatever, I don't think this joke lands as much. But it's just the fact that that's like our go-to is like when you haven't heard from somebody or like someone's got a doctor's appointment. We're like, yo, J-Dog, you all right?
He's shaking on his boy at the hospital. The dude's just like, he's already rotted away. Dude. He's already, And so obviously, after this, things are getting really, really serious in the hood. Trey decides he's almost had enough. He drives to Dashiki's house to confront her about their relationship and vows to be a responsible father and to raise their baby and all of her kids and leave the hood. And he's like doing this like punch, like emotional thing where he's just like knocking out the kids.
Yeah.
Like randomly.
And Gibbs laughed because Gibbs, you know.
Gibbs loves to see
old people and kids getting punched.
Fuck kids.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Michael Jordan.
Right? Yeah. So he also says he was trying to win like a Best Actor from the Soul Train Awards or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and so they're basically like made up and they've decided to try to escape the hood. But before that, there's another hood party because why not? We need one more before the end of the film, and unfortunately Trey's dad is too young to go to the party because it's 18 and up.
Yeah, I don't know why that joke always just seems out of, I don't know why I always forget about it, but whenever that joke happens I always giggle, like
every time, man. Every time
or whatever. It's funny.
So Trey is putting his own father to bed, like, and his dad asked for a bedtime story.
Oh yeah, I forgot
and
about
my
this.
cousin.
So yeah, at this party, man, you know, you got your normal, of course, behind the scenes shit going on at the party. There's a bunch of jokes and things that goes on there, but the big one is Loc Dog finding a bashful, shy girl named Keisha.
She's got like a bow on her dress, and she's so sweet.
And she, you know,
Cincinnati bow tie.
Yeah, he takes her out to his sweet, sweet ride, the post office truck, and he's trying to get her to drink some alcohol, but she gets a little crazy if she drinks alcohol, and she shouldn't do it, and he wants her to go crazy. And so he gives her the alcohol, and then we get up here into probably what they really wanted to do, which was horror comedy in Scary Movie, and this is the first part of this one rearing its head.
This falls flat for me too.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's outrageous. You know, it's just over the top.
It's not. It wasn't very funny, and it just dragged on for so damn long that I was just like, not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah. She's
I'm with
on
you,
top
Chadwick.
of
This
her.
movie fucking blows.
Yeah, this dragged on and on for 89 minutes.
Loc Dog, Keisha's on top of Loc Dog, and they're about to have sex, and she just transforms into an Exorcist style demon.
Demon.
Exactly, dude. And proceeds to S.A. Loc Dog, like right there in the van. He's screaming. His screams are funny. Obviously, he's naked, you know, like you see his ass. He's trying to escape
and all that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's, you know, I mean, come on. Like Chris Tucker made a career out of screaming in that tone, all right? Like, it's kind of funny to me. Like, it's a little funny, but yeah, it's whatever. Like then we come to the basically the final confrontation. Trey and Loc Dog discuss Trey's plan on the porch. They're just kind of hanging out all the Friday about leaving the ghetto, and Loc Dog tries to say something profound, but he's retarded, and that's when we get our final Keenen Ivory Wayans cameo.
The fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
And he's the mailman again. Like, one point in time, Keenen was a baby or whatever.
Yeah, he was a baby in one of the scenes, yeah.
And so that's when Toothpick's gang shows up for yet another drive-by in the final confrontation. Chaos ensues. Trey immediately abandons Dashiki and her children, runs for his life as the coward that he is, and just leaves them for dead.
They aren't his kids, man. Come on.
They're not, dude. Like, in the gunfire. Loke Dog retaliates, obviously, as he always does, shooting his, like, I don't know what kind of gun he's got, but, like, he's blasting. And suddenly, Grandma pops out of a dumpster, dead president style, and just like starts blasting. And one of the bullets hits the tire and sends the car flying. And Toothpick is ejected from the car, and he flies on top of a police car, basically unconscious.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the confrontation. And that's when Keenen Wayans shows back up from the movie, from the beginning of the movie. Like, we find out that's Toothpick's mom. And she immediately is like, after she realizes he's still alive, she just starts beating him with his own shoe, talking about the money he owes her. He's screaming.
Keenen Wayans. She ain't one to gossip.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. No, you haven't.
No, you haven't. Gosh, she's so good on the Living Color,
man, she's so funny, man. And so we get basically the prologue where people, where we got the end of the movie where it says what everybody's doing, right? That's basically the end of the film. Toothpick and his gang, of course, are arrested. Trey and Dashiki get married. And he takes care of her 8 kids now. 8 kids,
yeah.
Loke Dog goes into stand-up comedy and becomes the host of the Death Comedy Jam. Yeah, Death, a spoof on Death Comedy Jam.
So
Preach
clever.
settles. Yeah, right. Preach settles down with his white trash trailer park
one, like that
girlfriend.
The girl from the beginning of the movie is like, because he says, you know, he's gonna be. Why do you like? They ask him why he likes white women so much.
I'm just trying to do to white girls what the white man's been doing to us for 400 years.
Yeah, what's that?
Fuck him.
And they call him a traitor, obviously, because if you don't know anything about black society, that is a no-no
in the hood, especially
in the hood.
Don't leave the hood, and don't in these movies at least.
Yeah. And so Crazy Legs becomes, despite his paralysis, of a professional dancer,
dude.
He's like ballet dancer.
You can achieve your dreams, dude. You know.
And of course, Grandma, who was barely even in the film, arguably still the hero, has a last scene where she's just lighting up a fat blunt.
Huge fucking blunt.
Smoking
and
that
the credits roll, and Shadwick's been away from his TV for 20 minutes.
Yeah, he turned it off.
I was going to say, I didn't see it, but this was probably, this would have been my favorite part.
Yeah, it was good.
Shadwick's like, we do a retro podcast. I can't be asked to watch the movie.
Right before that last shootout, though.
I
Right before that last shootout, though, it had one of my favorite like little bits in it. It's not my favorite line or whatever, but it had that guy that's like, "Hey, man, you shouldn't be giving alcohol to that kid." He's like,
"Oh, nigga, you ain't his daddy."
I ain't.
Dashiki, bitch, you better give me back my child support money.
Dude, there's so many freaking one-liners in this thing. Like,
it's hard to choose.
It literally is like where it is. Like we kind of talked about, it's not a great movie. Like it's not, you know, but for the nostalgia of the time and remembering when you first saw it, I think even me and one of my friends, we had like Spirit Week at high school, and they were like, oh, you can, you know, paint your face school colors. And we came as dead presidents.
Yeah. No shit.
Bro, I thought you were about to say something different.
No, I was getting worried. I got nervous for a second there.
It was my homeboy Wahid. So we we painted up as dead presidents and came to school, and everybody's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
This movie does a great job of like encapsulating that time period, though. Like there was just a 2 or 3 year period where I felt like this was what culture was, you know? And they grabbed from all of it and threw it in there.
I agree. And I think, too, that it also, to me, something I'd never really thought of before, like kind of looking at it with today's eyes, is realizing, like, how much we had the blaxploitation films, you know, of the 70s or whatever.
Yeah.
This was the 90s version of
Very
that
much,
because they
very
made
much.
an assload of money off of each one of these films they're parodying. I mean, even this one pulled in $20 million with really no established stars in this.
And then your favorite one, White Chicks, what did it do?
It did. I don't want to talk about it.
I can't get through that movie.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah,
get
that's
through
the
that
one.
fucking
That's
movie.
one we just won't cover because I can't get through it. But no, this I think like it made me realize.
Bullshit.
I think this.
If I had to do this, you got to do it.
You didn't get through the fucking movie.
Yeah, exactly. See,
we win.
Turnabout's fair play.
Well, there's
hindsight's 20/20, my friend.
Well, there were reasons. We'll talk about off air on that.
Okay.
So. But it made me realize, like, again,
sucked.
like how I could see somebody as like Keenen Ivory Wayans looking back at this and being like, they're just bastardizing, you know, this culture and making an assload of money off of it. So we'll do a parody of it and kind of, you know, give our 2 cents on it. And that's kind of what I got out of the rewatch.
I will give you guys that if I had watched this back then, or if we'd watched it together, I probably would have enjoyed it more.
Or if you were really, really high or drunk.
All right, guys. From the movie Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, what is your favorite line? And I'll go first. And it's low-hanging fruit, but...
I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind. Message!
Leaf,
Classic,
what do you
dude.
got?
Dude, I'm going to go with when during the foreplay scene with Dashiki and Trey, he says...
Until then, I ain't never done foreplay before. But then again, who needs foreplay when you're jacking off?
Chadwick, did you get a favorite line from this one?
What do you say when you meet a nice man?
Are you my daddy?
There it is. Hell yeah. Gibbs, bring us home, man.
Oh,
What's
it's
your
so
favorite
fucking
line?
hard. Well, the one I want to do, I can't do without getting canceled. Can't do without getting canceled. But how about whenever he's talking to him on the bridge and they're fishing or whatever, and he's like, yeah, hooked up with Daishiki or whatever, and he's like,
Don't tell me you slept with her too. Oh, no, it ain't nothing like that, son. It ain't nothing like that. She sure could suck a dick. What?
Hey, with that, guys, let's go ahead and take it over to our Norm Macdonald clip of the week.
In court this week, Cato Kalin testified that O.J. Simpson did not appear angry before or after the period of his wife's murder. But Kalin admitted he could have been a touch edgy while he was actually murdering her. Might have been a...